Google is made up of a number of individuals who have very creative and unique backgrounds, and so that's why we're very interested to know what makes you different and what makes you potential Google material.
We generally like people who are very excited about technology, who really love what they're doing.
As somebody who's just really fascinated by tricky technical puzzles.
A special person who fits into a very international team.
And come from a strong educational background.
What makes Google really unique is, in fact, the mix of people that we do have here. The hiring process at Google has a lot of mystique behind it, but actually it's pretty simple.
You apply for a job at Google. You're then contacted by one of the recruiting team who tells you a little bit more about what to expect, what it's like to work at Google.
Likely for most people it'll start out with a phone screen, and this will be anywhere from 30 to 45-minute conversation with somebody who is in a similar role. From there, if that goes well, we tend to either have another phone screen to get more information, or we likely have somebody come on site to do an interview here in our Google facility.
Generally, we'll have 5 interviews in one day, usually about 45 minutes in duration.
That day has been compared to a very difficult exam at the university to a great day of exchanging thoughts and ideas with like-minded individuals.
Basically what we tend to do is really to test people's problem-solving abilities within the field that we're recruiting for. So what we tend to do is give candidates questions related to the area and have them solve the problem in real time.
What's important to note here is that it's not necessarily a question of whether you get all your answers right or wrong, but the process that you use in order to solve these problems, because creativity is really very important for the company.
At Google, everyone is very involved in the hiring process, and therefore trying to coordinate a lot of schedules takes time, as well as making sure that we're giving enough time to review how a candidate did, whether it was in the phone screen or on site. In general, we try to make sure we move it as fast as possible to make sure you're not waiting wondering, how did I do?
The people I had interviews with were just awesome.
It was more like chatting than an interview, real interview, so I really had fun.
I actually sat at the same table for lunch with Eric Schmidt and Larry.
The more I saw of Google, the more excited I got.
It gives you a really good opportunity to meet with a lot of people across the team and different teams as well. So when you do start here, you have a really good idea that this is the job for you. You're confident in the decision you've made, and you've also got to meet a lot of people, and you kind of know those faces on the first day.